let's see if we view on YouTube. Let's see. Oh, good. We're back. Okay, cool. I'm not going to be sharing that anymore. As much as I wanted to share that, yeah, that's it's frustrating. But hey, at least it's back up in one respect or the other. I was wondering how long it would take to see if I got taken down. Not surprised. Not surprised. Hey, listen, rules is rules. If I'm breaking the rules, then I'm breaking the rules. Before the feed came down, Ian sent a message, big Flyer fan. 61 on the Flyers, Justin Braun. Just to see how see what he can do. Look out for him, Ian. Sorry, I'm a little shook right now because the stream got taken down. But in the meantime, we got like 10 minutes left before this Flyers Bruins game starts. I know. Let me see if I could get that post-game press conference. Damn. That's not bad. I mean, we didn't get flagged at all yesterday, but I am just streaming these highlights. That's probably not the smartest thing in the world. But I did get noticed, and that's cool. Let me see if I can... Jets TV. I'll let you see what I'm looking at. I'm going to remove that. We'll go screen share here. We'll go screen share.
Join us as we begin the important work.
No. Pre-game report, practice, post-game. There we go. See if this gets taken down or not.
Scheifele when he was injured.
Oh, it was intentional. Kind of was a filthy, dirty kick to the back of the leg. You can't see it on the program feed, but you take the blue line feed and you zoom in. He went after the back of his leg, could have cut his Achilles. It could have ended the man's career. It's an absolutely filthy, disgusting hit.
Filthy,
what do you think of the way your team responded to it?
Yeah, we struggled. There's no doubt about it. I thought we were fine for a while, but got onto the special teams where Mark's such a key piece. I mean, we've spent years with that setup and certainly worked on it quite a bit the last 3 weeks. So struggled, special teams especially.
To generate much offensively at 5-on-5.
No, the coach spent all the time moving his lines around between special teams, especially in the second period when we're in the box. Came out with a different lineup every time. We get other guys that left and came back. So finding a rhythm, our players weren't able to do that. I didn't give them enough help on the bench to let them get into any rhythm.
All right. I don't know how much more of that I'm interested in watching. I like watching the conferences, but I'm kind of shook right now because we got taken down. Can't believe that. Can't believe we got taken down. It's all right right about that. But Robert, I was hoping that you'd join us, dude. Man, I want to get you on the screen. If I send you a link, Robert, will you jump on the stream with us? Will you jump on? I definitely want to talk to you. Definitely want to watch some of this game with you. I want to hear what your take is on your club. Your club. Actually, I'm not even going to ask. I'm just going to send you the link in Messenger, and if you can jump on, you can jump on. That'd be fantastic. Just waiting. Looks like the Bruins are in the locker room. They're in the hallway right now in the Toronto Maple Leafs locker room hallway, which is still very odd to see these teams that are. What's up, Walt? Thanks for jumping back on with us. Seeing these teams in the Toronto Maple Leafs room, it looks like they finally put a round circle carpet over the Maple Leafs logo in the middle of the room. It's a pretty sick looking locker room, that's for sure. But the Canes, very smartly, they put some big border walls, all that kind of stuff up, and let me see. Oh, there he is right there. I'm going to send that right now. So yeah, they put like a logo wall up over all the Maple Leafs kind of regalia and whatnot, and just tried to make it their own a little bit, as much as they possibly could. We got a Bruins fan here. What's going on, Liz? I know Zach's pumped. Zach is the smartest little hockey fan that I know. I'd love for Zach to get on here. I'm going to send the link. I'm going to send the link to you, Liz, just in case Zach wants to come on. He is more than welcome to come on. I would rather watch the game with him than, well, maybe not anybody else, but I would love to watch the game with Zach. I got to watch one hockey game with Zach. It was very, very, very enjoyable. Loves his Bruins, knows his hockey really, 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 really well. Knows like every player on every team. So we can get him to jump on with us. We will do that. Keys to the game today. Let me go through some of these comments that we've got. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to mention this. Dan Vladar. I don't have the pronunciation sheet in front of me, so I keep forgetting what the appropriate spelling is, but he was with the Atlanta Gladiators in the ECHL, and he was here playing against Solar Bears several times and definitely creating an enemy of himself for Solar Bears fans. But look out for him sitting on the bench for the Bees today. Way to go. Good for you, Danny. Nice to see ECHL players make it up to the big show. Don, keys for the game, Boston. How's Pasternak going to look today? How is he? Is he ready for this? He had some, it took him a minute to get prepared to get into the bubble, right? I mean, he wasn't ready right out from Jump Street. He had some things he had to take care of we didn't know about, but we can all speculate. But also getting a gritty effort. I get it, Don. Very nice. They're going to have to play Flyers hockey. I don't think I could accept the Flyers as anything other than a big, mean, brutal kind of a club. So, you know, they definitely need to. Now, this is weird. Are you watching? They're doing the anthems right now. And it looks like the whole Bruins team is on the blue line, whereas just the starters for the Flyers were on the line for the national anthems. We are anxiously awaiting the start of today's game. Oh, the dude is singing. I like the old anthem singer for the Bruins. I forget his name. Yeah, it is kind of cool to have the anthem singers for the home team doing the anthems. It's a pretty cool touch. I think last night they had the guy from Rene Rancourt. They had the singer for the Canucks doing the game, the national anthem, the Canadian national anthem. All right, we're getting close here to game time. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you
hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
Jets and Canucks. Yeah, they were. I thought I saw the image of them on the circle. That's cool. They can put their own spin on it. Was that Michael Bublé? Really? Wow, I had no idea. Thanks, Walt. Thanks for that heads up. Hey, seriously, make sure you tell your friends, especially if they're hockey fans, that they can, there you go, smash that like button. You see it, Bernie. You see it. That's my little nephew helping me out on the social media plugs. Yeah, let's try to get, we had a lot of people joining us last night and throughout the day yesterday, and it's been a lot of fun to watch these games with you. I'm going to try to find a spot I can put my mic in. So I moved my mic stand so it's not in line of sight. It's over to the side over there. But looks like the Bruins all in unison are on that blue line. And there he is, Mr. AV, Alain Vigneault. So close. And then close. Now how close can he take the Philadelphia Flyers? Carter Hart, man. I'm excited to watch him play. I think he's going to be. I think he'll be a factor. What's up, Zach? Zach, Mister Zach. Hold on one second. I need to. Trying to find the right word and I can't find it. I gotta tell my wife something. I'll just leave it at that. I was trying to need to have a beverage. My wife was going to bring me a beverage, and then Liz and my wife have been friends from childhood, and that's how we know. That's how we know them, and that's how I know Zach, and etc. And I just asked her if she can help, maybe get him on the stream. I'd love to see Zach's reaction to some of these games and goals and whatnot. So I guess this is it. Here it comes. I'm going to try to get this right again. It's game time. Round robin game number 1, Flyers, Bruins. Are we ready? That's closer. Here we go. Let me get you a sync point. Ian, thank you for refinding the YouTube feed because I don't know if you heard, but we got taken down. But we're back up now. Once they go through the starting lineups here, we'll get you a sync point and we can all make sure we are watching this game together. What does Chara have left in the tank? Do you think he's got enough there? We were talking last night, 5 years ago, you're talking about the Bruins defense. You're saying Chara, and that's all you need to say. Here we go. We got sync points up here. Time is back up. 19, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Philadelphia forwards. Thank you. Thank you. Carter Hart steers it aside. Pad save. Wasn't really very much of a shot. Just came in from the zone, from the What? That's what she serves me, my drink in? An Islanders cup? I guess that's what happens when I recruit my wife to get me a beverage. Let me... well, let's go 1830. I'll let you know we're at 1830. We are at 1830, 29, 28, and we're stopped. I can't believe she did this. I can deal with this. I mean, I'm not going to root against the Panthers because I do want to see the club succeed. I do love hockey in Florida. I do love that the whole idea of having a rivalry in Florida. If the Panthers can step up to the point of where the Lightning are at, which is a really far stretch for them at this point. But like, something about this seems sacrilege. Ian, do you see this? What a play from Elise. Really? You did see it, Ian. Come on. I got that unsweet tea. That's good. Better for the throat for right now. We'll get some of that sugar in me later when I need it. Arizona and Nashville is still happening as well. It's on the USA Network. I'm going to see if I can pull that up on my screen over here so that I can maybe... let me see if I can... that's going to be weird. I'm going to leave that right there. We'll just concentrate on one game right now. I will pull up the game center. That's what I'll do. That's what I did yesterday. Pull up the game center for the other game. Trying to remember all this. See, the hardest part about all this is I'm doing this solo. I have production who helped me. Danny, thank you. We wouldn't be looking as good as we do right now. Speaking of looking good, allow me to please do this. Let's utilize the old round robin graphic that we created. So right now we're talking about these two teams.
Here's the shot.
Shh. Be quiet. We don't want to hear anything. We don't even want to go to NHL.tv. I just want to get the game center from the other game up. Or center game, depending on what language you speak or where in the world you are. Coming up here, 17 minutes on the dot, and I'll tell you, we are at 17 on the dot. 0-0, Flyers, Bruins. Marchand's bringing the puck in the zone. He turns, flips it to the middle. Oh, that's the kind of play that maybe 5 months of playing, you're a little bit tighter on those passes, but still great effort. Looks like the Bruins are prime. But Carter Hart was able to stop that no problem. Great play. You got to expect that this line, of all of the lines of superstars that are there, Marchand with Bergeron and Pastrnak, that experience is not the kind of experience that needs days and days and weeks and months to get themselves going. They're, Marchand, as much of a pest as he is one of the top caliber players in the world, I think, because I think he's a threat in so many ways, because not only is he the pest, but he's a pretty damn good player. Like, if he wasn't just a pest, he would just be a solid superstar finesse player. He just would be. We'll keep this up here for you so we can keep track of the other game going on. Let me do some, let me see if I can get cute here for a quick second. Let's go here. That doesn't look as good. Let's go with the Hockey Now background there. I'll keep the logos behind me. Bruins taking the puck back up the ice. Enter the zone. Little flimsy hands there on the control. But the Bruins are getting pucks to the net. That's exactly what you need to do. That's how you kick into gear, is by just throwing everything to the net and finding your groove in the meantime. You don't find your groove and then throw the puck at the net. Take a look at some comments here. It's okay if you're the spoiler, Walt. You should just send it to me. You should send the message to me more direct so that I can be prepared, because it actually did help me. It actually did help me fire the game cues and everything like that kind of fluidly. I was ready for it. And I didn't want to, I felt bad for Rich because Flyers fan. Now he's going to punch me for that. Penguins fan. And he was watching that overtime. So to hit the goal sting and everything was kind of bittersweet for me. I didn't want to, be a jerk to him, but hey, the show must go on.
Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
15-13 plays stop. Flyers, Bruins. We're watching the game on NBC, so like I had mentioned, if you're taking part in this, I appreciate you being here. You can watch the game on your television and then sync up with us on your phone or your laptop and watch the game with us. It's what watching together is all about. It's all right, Walt. I was kind of teasing. I was going to say you could Facebook message me or something like that, but it's all good this way. You could just throw that comment up. 15-13, puck's down, and we're back to play. Sneaky little puck, but Carter covers it. Still 3-1, Yotes and Preds. 8:39 left in the game, in the period. Can't believe we got clipped by YouTube. Come on. Can't believe I'm drinking out of an Islanders cup. At least, to be fair, it does say Mrs. Sklover, so it's not mine. It is definitely my wife's. Another Arizona power play is coming, and that's where they're scoring. I think they got 2 power play goals on the day, right? Looking at it. Yep. No, just 1. Marchand looks up for it. Bergeron looks up to it also. Haven't really seen, other than that sequence a couple minutes ago. I mean, Pasternak's out there, but not really making a huge dent. Sluggish start. Really kind of sluggish, sloppy start for both teams. Still waiting to see. One of the things I'm curious to see is if these teams really, do kind of click in the way the other games are playing. The other games are all in the middle of a series. This is just a one-off. The Flyers will play the Bruins one time in the round robin. The Flyers will play the Bolts one time in the round robin, and they will play the Capitals one time in the round robin. Now, could that set up some kind of drama for further down the line? Of course. If these teams end up playing each other, make sure that this mutes out. We're all good there. If these teams end up playing, okay. I'm not trying to run any more videos from ScreenShare. No way. No way. So let's say, for instance, the Flyers and the Bruins end up playing in the conference finals or in the semifinals, the conference semifinals. If there's anything that happens in today's game, that may be a factor at that point. That's a stretch, but that's really all that you're looking for. There's no other reason for these teams to have the same kind of intensity that the series have, because the series is a 5-game series. We got a commercial break here, 12:55 stoppage of play. Yeah, Torrey Krug might be on the move. Krug on the move. So he's probably playing for I don't know, what is he playing? Is he playing to be coveted by another team? He's not playing for a contract or anything. So it does feel like a half level down in the intensity. It is still early though. Let's give them that. It's only 12 minutes left, so it's 8 minutes into the period so far. So and the first game for both of those teams. When it really starts getting interesting is tomorrow when we start getting into the game twos. Like Rangers Carolina, we'll be streaming that one 11:45 tomorrow morning. And then Winnipeg Calgary, game 2. That's at 2:30. Montreal Pittsburgh, and then Chicago Edmonton round out tomorrow night's schedule. Washington Tampa Bay, we'll stream that game at 4:00 tomorrow. Probably going to adjust these start times and not go on the 45s. I'll go on the top of the hour, just to make sure that I'm not just sitting here staging for 40 minutes waiting for the game to start. Although I do hope that I'm able to get some friends, etc., to join us on the stream. I know tonight, favorite player is Pasta. There you go, Zach. That's his favorite guy. I've seen videos of the hands that young Zach DeLuca has. Kid has some serious hands. His dad's like just days or weeks and months away from taking like full blast pucks to the shins from his son. And I feel for you, Rob, but I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. I know you'll enjoy it. Getting ready to get back to the game action here. Thank you for tuning in. Looks like we got plenty of folks all across all of our streaming channels, the Hockey Now Facebook page, the YouTube, and the Twitch. We do have all of those assets, and I would love if you could support them, give a like or subscription, follow, whatever the forum calls for. That helps a tremendous amount. You have no idea how much that helps. I'm trying to reach some of the goals that I need for the legitimacy on those platforms. Just being honest. Uh-oh. Zach!
Where's your finger?
Dude, how are you, man?
Good.
How you feeling about the Bruins today?
Good.
Yeah? What's your what do you think? Do you have a prediction for the game?
No.
No prediction?
What do you think
Just kind of enjoying watching it.
I'm
What's
thinking the Bruins might actually win.
you think that might actually win? I think it's more than just an actually. I think they have a pretty good chance at winning. And nobody really likes the Flyers either, so that makes it a lot easier. Yep, I'm on with them. Zach, are you excited that hockey's back?
Yeah.
Did you miss it? Yeah. Were you doing practice? Like, were you practicing when you were at home, or have you been working on your slap shot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you been putting holes in the walls at your parents' house yet?
Yep.
Yeah, that a boy. That a boy.
What else?
Well, I'm excited that you jumped on. I'm excited that you're watching. He does look like a teenager. Yeah, Zach, how old are you now?
I'm 6.
6. And Pasternak is your favorite player. Why is he your favorite?
Because he's number 88, and that's literally my favorite number.
Is it? Do you wear 88? Nice. Or have you been playing like street hockey, or are you just play inside? What have you been doing?
I just basically just play in my kitchen and put a lot of dents in the floor.
Good. Oh, big save. Are you watching the game? You have the game on at your house?
Yeah, I'm basically at a beach house right now. I'm not at my actual house.
Nice. You're at a beach house?
Yeah, the TV is huge here.
Is it? I'm so jealous. I wish I was at a beach house. The beaches in Florida right now, there's a hurricane, so nobody can be on the beaches right now. Oh, man. Well, Zach, I'm glad you jumped on, man. I'm going to let you watch the game, but let's connect later in the game. Like maybe in the second period, we'll talk and we'll get some analysis from. I mean, I would rather hear from you than anybody else on the stream right now. So,
Okay.
All right, Zach. We'll talk to you in a little bit. See you, man. I love that kid. I'm not kidding you, dude. Like, he knows his hockey. He knows his hockey. Like, it blows me away how much he knows about the sport and all the guys and all the beach babes. Come on, Walt, the kid's 6. He's not picking up beach babes. He's also in New England. So, well, I mean, I don't know if flash in the glove. Carter Hart, big save. He lost his stick, though. I'm not to say that New England beaches don't have hotties or anything on them or the beach babes, but, you know, it's how are the beach babes? Oh, man. That's exactly why I'm doing this, the watching together, because everybody loves this. Like, everybody who loves this sport loves watching the sport with other people. I really think we have like an intimate group of people in the world who really love this sport and watch it and experience it different ways. I mean, you know, there might have been some camera shyness, but I've listened to Zach give pretty full diagnoses of Bruins games before. It's pretty impressive. It's really impressive. He knows a lot more than I do, at least about the Bruins, that's for sure, and about the sport in general. We got to go see the Panthers play. Did they play the Bruins when we went to see them? I can't remember. Ooh, another shot coming to Carter Hart. He looks like he's got his composure there. Bruins are on the power play, so this is the first test for the Flyers and Carter Hart. Walt, you were at that game 7? Oh, yikes. I was at another very, 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 very infamous game 7 involving the Vancouver Canucks. Sorry. I'm not going to be that kind of guy. All right, Bruins enter the zone here. And they lose the puck. Flyers clear it back out and go the other way. Well, you got to stay and wait for the cup presentation. You got to. Oh, this is the picture. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that, but yeah, there we are. There's Zach. We went to see the Leafs and Bruins. Awesome. I got to figure out a way to get these things scanned in a little bit easier. I'm doing this show. Thanks, Elise. I appreciate that. Like I'm basically doing the show myself, so I'm doing all the prep and all the things on the fly and blah blah blah. Is that 4-1 now? 4-1 Arizona? Keep an eye on that. I wish I had somebody here with me that could, hey, scan this picture. Hey, go grab my my whatever. Why am I so out of focus? Because I'm drinking this ridiculous cup. Michael Grabner got the goal. Short-handed goal. 4-1 Yotes. Oh, I'm sure that Walt, you were at game 6 in 94? That was a great, all those games were great games. Were you at the penalty shot game? Were you at the Bure penalty shot game? I swear when that happened, so 94, the year we're talking about here, Tuca covers it up. 8:15, it stopped on the clock. Looks like we're going to get a TV timeout here, so I'll tell this story. But, oh, hi, Oman. Oman is here to give his testimony about an herbalist doctor who helped him or her. I might remove that comment, Oman. I am also a believer of herbs and what they do for the human condition. I have MS. I'm a medical marijuana patient, but I don't know if that's appropriate here right now. But we appreciate the input. Zach looks pretty close to his name Anthony, who's the main character. Prince Spaghetti Day. I don't remember that. I gotta see if there's a YouTube clip or a commercial or something. I'll flash that up there. But 94. Madison Square Garden had the All-Star game, and we were my pop and my godfather Tony and I were heavily involved with the All-Star game because we had to go. My dad picked up the visiting team's equipment for all the NHL teams that came to the New York City area for the 3 teams that were in New York. So when that's a good thing though, Bernie, because that means that people are seeing the feed. You get spam, it means people are seeing it, and I'm fine with that. So in 94, we were super, super, super involved with the All-Star game because my dad picked up all the visiting team's equipment on a regular basis, so we had to pick up all the individual players who were there coming into New York. So we were at the All-Star game, and I remember I was sitting in, I had a credential, so I was like, I found a spot in the garden. Used to be a spot like 4 rows up. I could like sneak in next to the security guard who knew me, and I just stand there and watch. So I was standing there and watched, and I watched the Bure penalty shot at the All-Star game and made a comment to my dad when I saw him because he was downstairs in the tunnel, and I was like, man, did you see Richter? He flashed that pad out. He got it way over. Bure tried to go around him. He just wasn't quick enough. And then when he tried to do it, in the finals, me and my dad were watching that game together. I was 12 and a half years old. I was still in Jersey, and he was, I was living with him, and we're sitting and we're watching, and I was like, oh my God. Bure and Richter had a penalty shot at the All-Star game, and my dad, like, oh my God, he didn't realize it either. And then when Bure went and tried the same exact move, I looked at my dad like I was looking at a ghost, like, he tried the same move again. Why did he do that? And sure enough, that was one of the more exciting moments of the whole series and the turning point. Although, even though people say, oh, that gave the Rangers the advantage, yes, they gave them the 3-1 game advantage, but didn't mean anything because the overhype is what cost the Rangers game 5, and then going back to play in Vancouver for game 6 was I don't think anybody expected the Rangers to win that game. But being at the Garden for Game 7 was, I mean, just the most exciting night of my life. Most exciting night of my life. Oh, awesome. I got it, Don. We'll take a look at that in the intermission if that's cool. Pecorine is not playing once again for the Nashville Predators. And the Nashville Predators are currently losing 4-1 to the Arizona Coyotes. Now, should we start giving the Coyotes a little bit of credit? Should we start talking about the kind of club that they are? Because there is some talent and youth on that team. I mean, maybe we shouldn't be shocked if they can pull out a win. Maybe we shouldn't be shocked by it. "20 penalty minutes after 2 periods. Not bad. It's about par for the course for the last day of action. Bruins are pushing the puck up. There's the guy. Oh, no, it looked like it was a 6, but it was an 83, not 63. I'm at, let me get you a time sync here real quick. So we're at 7 minutes, and we'll count it down to 6:45. So 55, 54, 53, 52. AT&T is building 5G on America's best network. And there goes my time sync. Thanks a lot, NBC. Thanks for looking out for Hockey Now Network, NBC. Where did Uncle Roger go? Oh, Uncle Roger's over here. Uncle Roger's not playing. Great. Well, that's why.
What's she doing? What's she doing?
Bit loose on the production value here so far. I'm still kind of waking up. All right, let me let's count it down. Oh no, I was going to count it down to 6, but there's a pasta graphic up on the screen, not like a literal, but a pastrnak. So we're at 6 minutes here. 59, 58, 57, 56, 5:55. We're all synced up. Fairly underwhelming hockey right now. We probably should be watching the other game, even though it's 4-1. It just reminds me of any Sunday afternoon 3:00 game between the Flyers and the Bruins. Oh, big stop. Great. Maybe the first real quality chance for the Flyers in the game. But it looks like it will result. Will that result in the penalty? It looks like it just might be. It's tough. Yep. David Krejci's going into the box. So the Flyers will have a power play on the other side of the commercial break. See what they can put together here. First good chance. That was a pretty good rush there. Like I said, it just feels like any old Flyers Bruins game at 3:00 on NBC on a Sunday afternoon. You know? Sluggish, heavy, clunky, boring. Not boring. Maybe a little boring. Oh, I got my new sound effect here too for the goal sting. Let me try that out. So we got the goal sting, so I don't need to hit 10 different things. And then I've also got should have played that for the Pastrnak, for the Krejci penalty, right? That's what it's for, is for the penalties. So it's a work in progress, friends. Thanks for being a part of it. Thanks for being a part of the growth with me. Yeah, not a lot of emotion at all, Don. I think that's right on target with what I'm saying. There's no reason. And AV, from watching him day in, day out, he knows the game. Like when he was the coach of the Rangers, Good. Well, let's see, Ian. You might have yourself a power play goal here. I'll let you know when the puck hits the ice from the TV timeout resumption. But from watching AV over the years with the Rangers, he knew how to get the team up, but he also knew the games that he had to get the team up for. And maybe it's in AV's strategy to not get up for these games. Again, you're going to make the playoffs. It's just a matter of who you're going to play. And I don't think that seeding is really that big of an issue when you're talking about having to play a team who has just won a 5-game series. So maybe he's just trying to get the team booted up in their own time, which wise decision. Whoa! Clink right off the post. I need a clink sound effect. Clink SFX. Flyers taking the puck back into the zone here. Trying to scoop it down. It goes around. Comes back out to the point. Flyers looking to work it in there. Trying to go cross slot and get the goalie moving. Couldn't make it happen. Slippery puck and out of the zone. Bruins clear. Hey, you doing all right over there? Petey's rocking out in here with us also. Rocking out, enjoying the game. Flyers get it back into the zone here. 24 seconds left on their power play. Trying to make something happen. We had a clinker, but not much more than that. Kevin Hayes is such a big SOB. Just such a big body. I'll never forget, he scored a goal one game against, I think it was against the Islanders rivalry game, and he took the puck on a breakaway, had 2 defenders catch up to him, had 2 defenders try to wrestle him down. He stopped, like literally at the circle of the crease circle, stopped, spun the puck into the net. I mean, just the kind of goal that like only big tough guys can score. No licking, please. It's what he does so well, though. He's such a pest. .324 pucks on the ground here. The power play has expired for the Flyers, but they do retain control of the puck. Try and move it up out the zone. Bruins forecheck keeps him at bay, and the puck gets lifted and cleared out of play. Out of play. It was deflected, though, so no penalty.
Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
Quite literally my favorite sound effect in the whole world. The rat is wound up. Walt, I see that. Whoa. Shh. Just trying to get ready for the intermission. Come on there, internet. Help me out. 3 minutes on the clock. It's stopped. Still a very riveting and exciting 0-0 game. Very exciting. Sorry, Ian. It's nothing personal. Zach, same thing. Nothing personal to your teams. It's just very, this is like borderline boring hockey. Borderline. But the games yesterday started out slow. Nothing was really, coming out flying. Hey, do me a favor. If you're watching it on the YouTube right now, give me a follow, a like, a subscribe on the Hockey Now Network. I would appreciate that. Also on Twitch, I can see there's a couple watching over on YouTube. We appreciate it. Clock is stopped at 2:24 right now. Mr. McAvoy is on the screen. Charlie. I wonder what they're going to do as far as, I mean, I would imagine that for the playoffs, for the qualifying round, for the 7-game series, we'll say that. I'd imagine they would have to run 2 games per day per venue, and the teams would play every other day, and you get those series done in 2 weeks. I think that sounds about right. So that's 4 games a day. That's definitely great for the work, for my workload. Just trying to look forward to what we'll have to look forward to after we get through this qualifying round, these 9 days of constant hockey. So yesterday was 5 games. Today's 5 games. But starting tomorrow, it's 6 all the way over to Sunday until the series are done. That's if all of the series go 5 games. I wonder if they'll push up the first game of the quarterfinals, like if all of the qualifying series are done. We shall see. Bruins work the puck out. Oh, Coyle nearly had possession and he lost it. We are looking at a graphic for a show. Looks like the clock is about to be stopped on an icing. It is, and the clock reads 1:40. 1:40 on the clock right now. Great move by Coyle to switch direction. Just couldn't maintain control of the puck. I hope that's not an ice issue thing. So 1:40 on the clock. I'll tell you when it drops. And it's down. 1:38, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And 1:30 on the clock. $115. Last minute. Penalty coming. Penalty coming. Another Flyers power play. Power play. Yeah. See, that is a first period of the game kind of a call. Not sure you'll get that in the third period. Not sure. I mean, I guess it was tripping either way. Maybe it should be called either way, but still, nonetheless, Flyers back on the power play. 0 for 1 today. They didn't get any shots in that first power play, as you see on the screen. I am talking to you, Dennis, and now you're jumped on the stream with us. Thank you. 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, and 45. Looks like did he go offsides? Did he pull the puck out? That's a foolish play. Sitting here on 40 seconds now. Bruins forecheck right now, even on the penalty kill, is pretty impressive. They're keeping the puck locked down in the Flyers zone. Flyers having a hard time getting the power play going. Ooh. Won't wind up for a shot. It didn't happen. And then another one attempted a clearance, and the puck just dribbles right over Marchand's stick. It does seem to be sticking a lot. And that's the end of the first period. The score, the Philadelphia Flyers 0 and the Boston Bruins 0 as well. Not exactly the most exciting game for the first period. Probably more action happening over with the other game, Coyotes and Predators. See where we're at, if we're still stuck on the intermission or if we froze up there. No, we're still in intermission on that. But I'll switch it over to the statistics for the game that we're watching, the Flyers and the Bruins. And like I had mentioned before, we are watching this game for my friend Tina Zalo, who was a victim of domestic violence earlier this year. Tina worked with the Orlando Solar Bears and youth hockey here in Orlando, and she was a huge, huge Flyers fan. And she was very, very excited for this tournament. She was very, very excited for a possible return to hockey. And we're watching the game. She was a Flyers fan. We're watching it for her today. So enjoy yourself. Get a stretch. Would have loved a little bit more excitement than that for the Bruins-Flyers game. What? Not very much happening that first period. A couple power plays, couldn't amount to anything for the Flyers. Bruins had one too, and they didn't get anything from that. 6 minutes in penalties in the first period. A lot better than what seemed to be like the 80 minutes of penalties in yesterday's game. First game, the Rangers and Carolina Panthers. Carolina Hurricanes. Dude, you got to get that right. Everyone's getting it wrong. I got the let me pull this up for you. Don Mundy sent this over before the intermission. It's a let's do a screen share. All right.
Anthony Martignetti lives in Boston, on Prince Street, in the Italian North End. The home for more than 50 years of the Prince Spaghetti Company.
I guess I could see it.
Anthony knows a lot about local Italian customs. And he knows a lot about Prince. Because that's a local custom, too. Prince is more than just authentic. It's something that grows you. With wheat germ.
Whoa. What was that? What was that? Anyone see that? Anyone see that?
Grows you.
The kid pinching grandma's butt? What is that?
It's something that...
What is that? What is that? That's a problem. That's a problem in 2020. This commercial has not dated very well.
Grows you. With wheat germ energy other pastas leave out. Most days, Anthony takes his time going home. But not today. Today is Wednesday. And as every family in the North End of Boston will tell you, Wednesday is Prince Spaghetti Day.
All right. I can see it, Don. I can see it. I don't know if that exactly looks like Zach, but I can see what you're going for there. Andrew.
Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
Is the game back on yet or what? Looks like they're getting ready to come back here for the second period. Bruins, Flyers. Don't forget, we'll come on at about, well, I say 6:45, 7:45. Is that what I said? 7:45? Yeah, but we'll probably come up right at 8 o'clock because they're not going to start right at 8 o'clock on the dot. So we'll kick off tonight at 8 o'clock for the Leafs Blue Jackets. Oh, did we get a goal over in the other game? Whoa, let's flip over now since we're back with the Flyers, of course, have the power play here going into the second period. But let's switch over to the game center for the other game because we got a 4-3 game going right now. 4-3. Wow. All right. Now we're getting some of the excitement. Should have flipped over and watched some of that other game instead. All right, let's see if the Flyers are going to get themselves going here. Welcome back. Thank you, everybody, to the feed. Share. Let people know we're here. Let them know you're there. Get that stick in their side. Let them know you're there. Provorov moves the puck around. Flyers trying to work their system. Fed into the middle and broken up. Back behind the net, it's Chara. Chara out there on a penalty kill. I feel like he might be too slow for something like that. When does the speed cancel the size? Because there was a time where Chara was, I mean, significantly bigger than everybody else, and he is still significantly bigger than everybody else. But there are some guys. I mean, you know, he's playing against Kevin Hayes, is Hazy 6'6" or 6'7"? 4-3 under 10 left in the Coyotes Predators game. It's up there on your screen as you see. If you're interested in jumping on the Bruins come across. Pasta goes down and slams into the boards on his own accord. Womp womp. Flyers are turning the puck around the other way, take it into the Bruins zone, into the middle, broken up play. Pastrnak scoops it up, and he's going back through the neutral zone. Over to Coyle. Looking for something. Carter Hart kind of steers it over into the corner. Nashville's going back on the power play. Thank you, Bernie. Bernie, I'm looking to you for game cues on that. We got the game center up there, but I don't know if it's in line with what you're seeing. We got 18 minutes at my mark in Flyers Bruins. Mark 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, and you are now synced up. Ooh, tricky bounce. Goes right through the slot, but nothing dangerous. Krejci brings the puck in. Tries to get a shot off. Blocked. Comes back out of the zone. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Cute little play there. Cheeky. Nobody there. Tried to get it across. Bruins tried to get there on the rush, and they could not make that happen. Puck's out of play, 16:38. 4-3 still over in Edmonton for Arizona and Nashville. I'm getting a refresh on that to make sure everything's up to date. Let me check these comments over here. Derek Stepan's been known to take really bad penalties sometimes. But nonetheless, that means it's another Predators power play. I don't know if that's what the PA announcer there sounds like. And I'm not trying to PA announce the game here. Flyers trying to work the puck around. It's up at the point. Shot comes in. Ooh, some bounces. High bouncing puck, but nothing comes of it. Bruins push the puck back out and go all the way down the length of the ice. That won't be an icing. It will be an icing.
Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
That's going to be the drop you're going to get so sick of, is my nephew Andrew. On purpose. Where are them Bruin fans at? Where are y'all at? I want to get somebody on. I want to talk some smack with you. I want to talk about your team. Bruins fans, Flyers fans. We got a Roman Yossi block shot over on the other side there. Hey, Zach, you're back. Zach is back. Zach, I don't know if you saw, but I showed everybody the picture from the game we went to, the Panthers game. And then I forgot. Forgive me, it's a printed picture, so it's not like a super clear quality, but look at Zach down there. Oh, where is it? Yep, there he is, wearing his Bruins gear. He got to go out on the ice and take shots on the net, too. Thanks, Samir. Got that set up. An awesome experience. Got pictures from it somewhere. Is there penalty activity coming here in the... Ooh, big hits. Big hits, but these are... It looks like they're hits because you feel like you got to do it, not because you have the adrenaline pumping. This is a very boring game. I really do want to switch over. I'm seriously considering switching over to Yotes Preds for the last 5 minutes. It's playoff hockey. That's what it is. And this game is a round robin. I wouldn't consider... So we have been talking about whether or not this is playoff hockey. I would consider the qualifying round series playoff hockey. I would not consider this playoff hockey. I would consider this... I mean, they're seeding. That's all they're doing. They're jockeying for position, but they've already clinched. So basically, this is Flyers, Bruins, like 5 days out of the playoffs, and they both have already clinched and won their divisions. That's all that this basically is. And they didn't win their divisions. I'm just using that as an example. But Kevin Hayes has the puck, and he moves it through the zone, goes into the zone. Oh, it's a cross. Oh, nothing there. So sloppy. Sloppy. Tell you what, if the Preds score a goal, I'm switching games. I think you'll understand, and you might even want to do the same thing. Oh, we've got a goal! The Flyers strike first. Look at that. It's a Philadelphia goal. Sorry, Zach. Don't get upset. It's all good. You'll get it back here. But what a move. Put the puck upstairs. Great hands. Upstairs. Lift it. Flyers 1. Bruins nothing. Still didn't feel like it's all that exciting of a game, even after they've scored. Bruins got the puck down in the Flyer zone. It's shot out. Was that a post? Clink. Working on getting a clink sound effect, but clink for the post. Ding. Flyers look like they've woken up. That was a little sloppy. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe they got something working here. (4-3), just about 5 minutes left with Yotes Predators. Don sent me a stat last night. Let's see. 4 completed games today. The team leading after one period ended up winning all 4. I don't think that happened in the last game, though. I mean, I'm pretty certain that didn't happen last night. Kadink. Yotes got the power play coming. Nick Bonino with a penalty. Next TV timeout on Boston, Philly. I'm going to switch over to the Yotes and Preds for the last 5. If they tie it up, it'll be well worth it. If they go to overtime, it'll be even more worth it. Ooh, big stop. Great shot, but big stop. Carter Hart covers it up. 12:08 on the clock, and that's a TV timeout. I'm switching games. Folks. I'm switching games. I got to see what the Yotes can do. Let's get a look here. home. Thank you, YouTube TV. There it is right there. That game's on USA Network. I'm going to put just so everybody knows what game it is that we are watching. Let's do this. Let me do a couple of shifts and maneuvers here. Do that first. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get the bango on that. Get the Preds Yotes graphic up there. And we'll monitor the Flyers Bruins game on the game center. Thanks, Bern. Yep, I'm up here now. I'll let you know when puck drops here. Puck's on the ice. Time reads 5:57, 56, 55, 54. Arizona on the power play. Up by 1. In case you're just joining us, we have shifted games for the time being because Bruins Flyers has been fairly boring. But Nashville trying to get the comeback here. Nick Bonino with a penalty. That doesn't help anything. Yotes have the power play right now. They're up 4-3, as you see on your television. And I will count you down to 5 minutes so we can all be synced up together. 5:15. 5:10. 5:05, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 minutes on the clock, and we are synced up. We are watching the Yotes and Preds. Game 1 of their round robin. Game 1 of their qualifying series. Apologies. Coyotes bring it in the zone. Looped back behind the net. Back out to the point here. Worked across. Still 1-0, Flyers Bruins. Is that Granlund? Ooh! Where's the puck? Where's the puck? It's underneath. It's underneath. Wow, that was a wicked sequence of events right there. 4:24 on the clock, and it's stopped. Devin, thanks for jumping on with us, man. Appreciate it. Big Solar Bears guy there, Devin. Can't wait to get back to Amway Center and watch the Bears do their thing again. I need to figure out why I'm so bright. I'm so bright. How about now? How about if I put no. When I put my hand on my face, it finds its color. Darcy Kemper in net for Arizona, former Solar Bear, right? You know what? Pardon me for one quick second. That's more like it. Got that Bears hat on. Power play has expired, and let's see if what was that? Whoa! UC jumped up in the air. Nearly a catastrophe. But the Preds got it into the Coyote zone, and they're working it around, trying to get something going here, trying to get the equalizer, give us our second overtime game of the reboot so far. Coming up on 3 minutes here in this game. 3 minutes in the third period. And we got another Flyers goal. Nate Thompson with the goal. 2-0 Flyers. And we've got 2:43 left. Clock is stopped on Arizona, Nashville. We're definitely staying with the end of this game now. Puck was dropped and then went right out of play. Yeah, you see the replay on that? He jumped way up there, tried to catch it and wasn't able to. Bad move. Bad move. There you go, Ian. I got you your goal, Sting. .225 here. Nashville gets the puck into the Arizona zone, trying to set up. And they keep control and dump it back in. Working it up the boards, and it went out of play. It did go off the glass, though, so no penalty is expected. Sean Hines going to take a timeout here? Nope, but UC's just about out of the net. We got a Bruins power play here. Robert Hagg. Stop playing with that, dude. Coming up on 2 minutes left in Arizona, Nashville. Nashville gets it back into the zone, but Arizona clears it right back out. 150 left. I am not going to be looking at comments. I don't want to ruin it. I want to watch it live. Nashville's got the puck down low in the Arizona zone, trying to find something. Gets back up to the point. Flubbed back across. There's Yossi. Took it off the boot. Ooh, that hurt. And it's back out of the zone. 115. Nashville trying to do what they can. Make the comeback complete. Preds get into the zone, trying to set up. Yossi down to a knee, and they're working the puck around. They're trying to find it, and Arizona is able to get it out. The chase is on, and just wide of the empty net. 50 seconds left here in this game. Nashville gets it back into the zone. They're on the attack. Lots of sloppy play, circling with the puck. Arizona gets it out. And it will not be an icing on. The puck was rolling. It could have taken a roll the other way. 30 seconds, under 30 seconds for the Preds here. They'll push the puck up over center ice. It's into the zone deep. Arizona trying to work the puck back out of the zone, but it's kept in by the Preds. There it is. And it gets out of the zone. Just about 10 seconds left for the Preds. Arizona stand up, knocks the puck back to the Predators' blue line. And Nashville throws it in at Darcy Kemper. One last second try, and the game is over. It's 4-3 Nashville. No, 4-3 Arizona. Nashville loses. I'm still half asleep. That's an Arizona win. Big win for the Yotes. They lead the series 1-0. Let's go back to our other game. It is, I've got 2-0 on my, on the game center, as you see. Let's click it back over here. Let's actually get, where are we at? I'm going to get rid of that. I'll just go full screen. You like that face? How about that face? Who's that face? That's that face. All right, here we are. We are, take me back to Flyers and Bruins. Here we go. We're watching live. I'll get you synced up once we get set. A Grabner shorthanded goal, right? What does that guy do better? That's like his whole MO is scoring shorthanded goals. Another player I didn't realize was over there now either. Flyers on the attack. I got 7:09 on my screen. Ooh, kicked aside by Rask. The Bruins work it back out into the Flyer zone. Check out those comments. Nothing yet. Wow, that was some shot. I just got to see the replay of it. That was some shot. It is Halak playing. Why did I say Rask? Because I don't know everything. That's why. I don't know everything. I don't claim to. Sabres Flyers fog game. You know, I remember what it is, Walt, but I don't remember it per se. But I'm sure the guys in the room that are watching would remember that. I'm sure Don remembers that. I'm sure there's others that are here watching. We appreciate you watching. Oh, is that what happened? I'm not a well, Bernie, your brother knows a lot. Your brother's a good dude. I've enjoyed getting to know him over the last couple of years. What? So I'm not a big baseball guy, not even a little bit, but I saw the headline about Cespedes didn't show up to the rink. Didn't show up to today for their game, the Mets game in Atlanta. He just didn't show up, and Mets sent security to his hotel room, and they found it empty. He took his belongings and he left. And his agent informed the team mid-game that he opted out for the rest of the season due to COVID-19. He didn't tell anybody. Get your stuff and get out. That's what he did. I mean, thank God he's all right, because, I mean, I think the team kind of knew that before they announced it, because the team, like, I wouldn't, if it was me, I wouldn't make an announcement about it before I knew that he was safe. But he is safe. He's just not playing anymore because of the coronavirus. There you go, Dev. Happy birthday, bro. Enjoy that win. I even flipped over to the Solar Bears hat for you. And for Darce, Mr. Kemper. I think that's accurate. I think that is very accurate, Ian. He knows how to get his team motivated. Martinis, everyone! Ian, if you're able to, think about coming on with me in the I got to change that background. We're not watching Coyotes Predators anymore. We are back to the Lounge Lobbin. Seriously, Ian, think about coming on with me third period. I'd love to have you on if you can. Just for a couple minutes, just to BS for a little bit. Or anyone, Flyers. I need to talk to someone. I enjoyed just sitting here and commentating and sharing stories and chatting with everybody in the chat and flashing the messages. I enjoyed that. But I really enjoyed last night with Rich and Ron and having guys on the screen with me and just being able to not feel like I have to talk consistently. So awesome, Ian. I'll catch up with you in the intermission. I know what it is now. You just wanted to wait and see if the Flyers are going to be winning. You just wanted to make sure that it was a winning effort. Fair enough. Fine. That whatever works. 5:47 on my clock here, and the puck's down. Kind of a sloppy win of the draw for the Flyers, but they're able to get the puck out of their own zone and through center ice into the Bruins zone deep. Flyers on the chase, but it's worked around and up and out. Ooh, some speed there. Won't catch up with it. Coming up on 5 minutes here. Let me get you a sync point. 3, 2, 1. 5 minutes on the clock. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, and now we're synced up. Flyers maintain control. Oh, you got to. Did the stick break? Or did you just drop it? Looked like the stick might have broken, but regardless, could have been a dangerous play there, but it's icing, and the puck will be back. The faceoff will be back in the Flyers zone here. 4:44 left. Thanks for Walt. That's exactly what I'm saying. There is no pep in anyone's step. There is no jump. The stick broke right at the blade. Yow. Bring back those Sherwoods, man. Where's my Hespeler wood? All jokes aside, I have a couple of my old sticks in the closet, just the old wood sticks or my old aluminum, really. I need to fix that. I'm not there with that. The wind is blowing. Come on. I'll get that taken care of. Can't really tell when I have my arm there, so I'll keep my arm there. The first aluminum sticks, I remember everyone thinking, oh, how light these are compared to the wood sticks. And now the aluminum sticks are like super duper heavy compared to the composite sticks the players are using. I don't know how they're able to use them. I don't know how they're able to do it. Four minutes on the clock. Ooh, centered. Bruins with a shot on goal. Can't make anything more than just a big save for Carter Hart. Let's talk about Carter Hart. 3:45 left in the second, and he's seen a couple of shots, but no goals. Again, let's see how he does against Ovi. Let's see how he does against... the Bruins are a more well-rounded team. They are a more well-rounded team, but like the firepower of the Caps or the Lightning is really when you're going to get a good gauge in a test. I think AV knows that as well. We're in commercial, and it's a Marty Brodeur Enterprise commercial. That guy. We were talking last night about him and how his, whether or not, it doesn't tarnish his career that he went to St. Louis at the end of his career, but, you could have just bowed out into the sunset and taken your Devil's Cups and been okay with that. Nobody would have had a problem with that. That's a help right there. Okay. Yeah, he does look super comfortable. As comfortable as you could possibly be considering the amount of action he hasn't really seen. Back in Toronto from commercial break. The Curtis curve, Walt, was that the stick like with the curve on the handle? Like you had the wide paddle and then the stick, like the top part had the curve on it. Is that what that was? The Curtis curve? Can't remember exactly. .315 left here in the second. I'm gonna have to rethink even streaming during these round robin games. I'm gonna do the Bolts. Bolts Caps tomorrow could be a lot more fun than this one is. I think the heavier teams are gonna have a hard time getting themselves kick-started. So I think I am also excited to see what the Blues bring to the ice and the Avs, because those are two teams that are a little more on the finesse side, maybe fair to say. Blues well-rounded, but you know, the Lightning and the Caps, they can just come out and start skating, and they like to play a fast game. These two teams play a little bit heavier. And I think AV likes to play a faster game, but he also likes to play a heavy game. So that's why I think he's having the success he's having with the Flyers right now. Yeah, Walt, I thought that's what it was. It's been a lot of interesting things. I'm curious. I thought I saw a thing that they were going to let the players use those new sticks that have the air vents in the blades, but I haven't seen much more than that. I'm not sure if anyone's using them or not. Oh, you got to check this out. Let me tell you what it is. If you use Instagram, there is an Instagram that you should be following. Let me pull it up for you. It's called NHL Hubs Life. NHL Hubs Life. Let me pull it up on the kind of cool. It's got to be somebody that's in one of the bubbles, but they yeah, I mean, I can share this. We're not missing anything in this game. So let's go to here and to here. So this is the page, NHL Hubs Life, but it's all content from the players inside the hub. So like, and some of it's funny. Like there's John Huberdeau from the Panthers, and he's I don't think to play the music. Can I mute the music? I guess I can't mute the music. Look at Hubie hitting the jump shot. However, you didn't win your game yesterday. Oh, we got a Bruins goal! We got a Bruins goal, Zach! We got a Bruins goal! All right, maybe it will be a little kind of interesting. Look at what is NBC doing? What is that shot? Why? Did you see what they did? The Bruins scored, so instead of showing celebrating Bruins fans, they show miserable Philadelphia fans. What was that? That was a mistake is what that was. Oh, my gosh. Well, nonetheless, Bruins get themselves a goal. Flyers come back the other way, and they score. Oh, my God. What just happened? We went from 0 to 4, and wow. 3-1 Flyers, just a minute left. And the clock is stuck. Clock operator. Oh, no, okay, they're showing the replay. Wow. That was some play. What a shot. Laser. Boom. Hello, I'm coming in. Wowzers. That was an interesting couple of seconds of hockey. Wow, they did pick right up. Wowee, wowee, wow. Well, like I was, well, I'm going to watch the end of the period now. Now it looks like everyone's woken up a little bit. $30 seconds left. Flyers working it behind their own net. And they are able to get it out of the zone. And smack it in and down. Just about 10 seconds left. Wow. Yeah, Zach, for real. Like, if you could, okay, you just scored. Let's try not to let the other team score after we just scored. That's the end of the second period. The score is, there we go. The score is 3-1 Flyers. Carter Hart lets his first goal up in the game. Otherwise, pretty solid performance for the young man. Well, that was an interesting ending. Let me go back to this thought before we take our breather for the intermission. But this NHL Hub's Life page, it's kind of cool. Gives you a little insight to what the players are doing in the hub. Working out with masks, and they're all playing this golf game. And there's the, so this is what I saw earlier. See if I can get a little closer into there. Yeah, so that's the Penguins set up in the Maple Leafs locker room, but they've got the carpet finally over the Maple Leafs logo there. I don't know what Sandine IB is talking about, but that was a pretty cool thing. You see this, what the Lightning did? They had their fans signing the a piece of plexiglass, and then they sent it up to Toronto to get installed. Pretty cool deal. Let's take a breather. How about that? Intermission time. 3-1 Flyers. Are you surprised? I'm not. I don't think I am. You know what? I don't know one way or the other. I don't know what I was expecting, but that's also not true. I knew exactly what I was expecting. I was expecting to see a sluggish and boring game. And until the last 5 minutes, that's exactly what it was, a fairly sluggish and boring game. Maybe these teams will put it all together for the third period and give us something worth watching. And maybe Mr. Ian Paul, Flyer fan himself, will jump on with us. I hope he does. Partially because we share a love of wings, and partially because I enjoy having someone to verbally talk to while I'm doing these streams, especially if you're a fan of the team. If you know someone that is a Flyers or Bruins fan and they want to join with us, I would love to have them on. I can send a link. It's very easy to use. Otherwise, do me a favor for young Andrew.
Hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and do that.
On all the forums, if you will, the YouTube channel and the Twitch streaming channel and the Facebook Live / Facebook page, I would appreciate if you can throw some likes up my way. Ian, I will be messaging you in just a moment. Yeah, really, Dan. See? Start talking about something else we score. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to start talking about the stock market. And then we'll get 6 or 7 goals in no time. Enjoy the intermission. It's Hockey Now. And I'm going to mention once more that today's game is for my friend Tina, who we lost as a victim of domestic violence. And she is a part of our Central Florida hockey community, both with the Solar Bears and with youth hockey. And she was taken from us. I mean, far too soon is an understatement. But she would have been really excited for today's game. I know she'd be wearing that gritty hat that she wore all the time and would be watching along with us. So we miss you, Tina, but we're doing this game for you. So enjoy the intermission, everyone. That's probably the shot they were trying to show. They just showed Flyers fans like actually on the TV celebrating. Like, I don't understand why NBC did that. Let me pull Ian up here with me. Hello, Mr. Ian.
Hey, how's it going, my friend?
Good, dude. You got to be feeling pretty good now without with your 2-goal lead still.
Yeah, can't complain. It's feeling pretty good.
It's been pretty boring, no? I mean, it's been a slacking game. It's been a really slow game, at least for this. I don't know if you agree or not.
No, I totally agree. But really, these round robin games just don't. At least as a Flyers fan, these round robin games don't matter. We really don't. Yeah, we were the 4th seed going into it. So there's literally nothing that can happen to us other than just improvement.
Sure. That makes sense. Yeah, the only way that you guys can go is up. You can't really go down, so there's not really much need to.
Right. There's no stress here for us whether we win or lose all of these round robin games.
Right.
So it's really nice just to get some real ice time for some of the guys that we brought in.
Yeah.
I don't think people realize that we picked up at the trade deadline. We picked up Derek Grant from Anaheim and Nate Thompson from Montreal. And obviously Nate Thompson paying off. He scored the first goal of the game.
Absolutely, and that's part of what this whole reboot. I don't know if you saw the streams yesterday, but when the league shut down, I kind of I lost all the knowledge and info that I had up to that point. So I was watching yesterday, seeing that my alarm's going off, reminding me that it's time to go back to the stream because we're getting ready for the third period here. I forgot about all of the trade deadline transactions. I forgot about all of the movements and the injuries, and I guess the injuries didn't really have much to do with things anymore because the players who were injured had some more time to rest and rehabilitate themselves. But I forgot about all the trades that happened. I totally forgot about Nate Thompson coming over to the Flyers.
Yeah, it was totally. Trade deadline happened, and then 2 weeks later, the world blew up. So,
crazy.
I can't blame anybody for not remembering any of that. So,
yeah. I'm with you, man. Hopefully, I'd love to see some more action here. Love to see some more back and forth. I hope they don't just start resting on their laurels now that they.
I'll be honest. The Flyers are typically known to do that, especially when there's nothing on the line. So, I expect the third period to be extremely, extremely slow and dull.
Oh, awesome! Great.
Yeah. I'd love to give you I'd love to be able to be they're going to score 2 more or all that fun stuff. But they're gonna play defense. They're gonna support Carter Hart. They're gonna try to get Carter Hart, that playing time in games, playoff environment.
Quote unquote, that matter. Yeah,
yeah.
He's looked pretty comfortable though so far. I think,
dude, he's insane. As a former high school hockey goaltender. This kid is unreal. He's turning 22 next Thursday.
So hard to remember how young he is.
Yeah. Oh god. I wanted to, I just when they called him up this year, I was just sitting there and I was like, this kid's gonna, he's gonna have a typical, young 20s goaltender, year. He'll sit on the bench. He'll play a couple of warm up games, here and there, fill in. Get a little experience, maybe end up 6-3-1 or something like that. And,
yeah, you'd be happy with that.
Yeah, I'd be super happy with that. Especially, we had Steve Mason on, sitting on the bench and, all that fun stuff. So
Steve Mason,
and then he comes out and he's just, he was building walls in high school apparently because he's doing it right now.
Some of these kids, when they come up and they're highly touted, you can't let them just sit. You got to let them ride the wave that they're.
Got to go. Yeah.
You got to let them run. You got to let them go and do their thing. They're on a different, they're on a different stratus than a lot of other, than the other guy, the people around them. That's why they're so highly touted. And you have to trust that he knows what he's doing in his trajectory.
Yeah.
And, I'm going to do a time sync here because we're back into the third period. So I'm going to say we got. Clock stopped right now at 18:59. Is that where you are?
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay, cool. I'll let you know when the puck drops back down and we can stay as synced up as possible here. especially when someone's on the line with me. It's nice to be synced up so that it doesn't immediately ruin it for you or for me, but I can get that raw reaction. Puck's down. 50,
Okay.
57, 56, 55, and we are synced up. And another stoppage of play. Did you get to watch any of the games yesterday?
No. Yes. What was I doing? I was doing something yesterday. I don't remember what, but
Even busy?
sure it was something ridiculous related. I just want to point out, how great does the arena look?
I think it's amazing.
I think it's like little things like this that the NHL have done that like no one notices except for guys like you and I that work in production. Like the covering of the seats with the elastic, section, like with the graphics written on it. The putting the moving LED panels over to this camera side, like as a nice little touch. The filtering of the crowd noise, the fake crowd noise in. So we don't.
Do you like that, or
I mean,
don't hear it in house?
Otherwise, the broadcast would just be like, they'd be doing things like every 2 seconds, it would have to be like, you mother, and all that kind of stuff. You just have to, like, the 7-second delay would just be non-existent. Like, it would be non-existent anymore.
I need a beep button over here. I need one of those. Yeah, no, dude, I'm with you 100%. I think the NBA has done as good of a job as they can do. But listen, the NBA and NHL are different products, right? So they're NBA looks a little more made for TV. NBA is able to be a little more made for TV because, in essence, you could throw a basketball court up anywhere.
Yeah.
And just, decorate the set around it, which is basically what they've done.
Yeah.
The NHL, they're playing in Scotiabank Arena and in Rogers Place, and they've outfitted it they've also outfitted it for TV, but a lot of times, Ian, I forgot when the camera's like at center ice, I forget that there's no fans there at all.
Yeah. No, it's crazy how like they've managed to capture the environment of a regular season NHL game. Mm-hmm. Like the playoffs are a completely different thing, but
right. And I like the idea of these guys playing these games also as far as the round robin goes, just to get used to the environment because, like last night was perfect example. You worry that the intensity is not going to be there. The players won't react the same because there's no fans there, et cetera. Not there. But when that overtime goal was scored last night, it doesn't matter if there was fans there or not. The excitement was evident, and there's no way you can fabricate that or suppress that excitement that happens inside that rink. So I'm right there with you, man. I'm proud of the NHL. I'm proud of the sport and what they've done, making it as enjoyable as it is.
I actually heard back on the crowd noise topic. I don't know if you heard about this interview with Bettman, where I guess they have boos recorded for Bettman. And I'm like, all right, that makes sense.
Well, I think the collective boos of every hockey fan in North America would be just as loud as the sound effect. That's cool, though, that they're doing it. And listen, I also think that it's kind of a thing in progress where, someone might have seen what's happened in the last week with these games and be like, okay, let's change this. Let's do this. We have the actual official playoffs starting. Let's start this for that time or any other things. Somebody's obviously thinking about how to make it better in real time.
Yeah.
We'll see what they can continue to do. It's pretty cool. I really enjoyed yesterday a lot. I had a lot of skepticism about the play and the presentation.
Yeah. Now, how have the playoff games been in the round and not in the elimination side of it, not the round robin side?
So the games yesterday, all of the qualifying round games.
Yeah.
They the Rangers Canes was the first game yesterday morning, and it was a
there it is. There it is.
Another one.
Good old Lawton. Scott Lawton.
Another one. I got to catch that drop. I got to get that DJ Khaled. Another one. Look at that. Wow. Upstairs. No shot. Far post. Unbelievable. You got to stop that.
Yeah.
Where's Tuukka Rask? I didn't see what happened. And why isn't he playing?
They said he was not fit to play today. I don't know what that means. I know he was dealing with an injury, and then he was dealing with a finger injury, and then he was dealing with some kind of sickness. But they said that, I guess the report said that he was not sick anymore, but he was unfit to play today. Which, can mean anything.
Yeah. Well, maybe in the case of the Bruins and the Flyers, and for the round robin teams, let's say, when the exhibition games were going on, the 3 days where every team played a game, the experts, I don't know why we aren't experts, but the experts on in hockey media were saying that it wasn't going to be enough time for you to really figure out who your goaltender would be, figure out who your roster is gonna be, and out of one game, and that's valid.
Yeah,
but I think for the round robin teams, that's exactly what they're doing for the 3 games. They are going to figure out who's going to be the goaltender. So right now for Boston, just as important to find out who's going to back up Tuukka Rask as it is to get Tuukka Rask the playing time right now.
Yeah, and even coming off of an injury, like if you can give him a couple extra days off, why not?
Absolutely, because the games are going to start flying at fast pace. I mean, this you're talking about a 5-game series for the qualifying rounds in 8 days, which is every one of the series is going to have a back-to-back. And even in the case of the round robin games, they started today. I don't know if they are on the last day, if there's any round robin. Yeah, okay, so there's round robins next Sunday too. So over the 8 days, they're playing 3 games, and that's roughly every other day, and that's still, a bit of a demand. So you got to be rested.
Especially with these games, like they matter, but they don't matter. So if there is time to give someone it's now is it. Like this week is it's an interesting week in hockey in general because we've never seen anything like this before.
Never. It's so fun though.
It is fun.
It's so fun. Like at Elise says hi. Did you see the cup she gave me?
Mm-hmm. Pro move right there.
Pro move. What a brat. That's okay. That's fine. I'm on the Islanders train. That's fine. I'll root for that for her. At least my name is on here. I'm just not the missus. Well, I mean, I guess maybe relationship, and that's no shame to my game for saying that. Yeah, dude, I was worried going into yesterday that like originally I thought about streaming through the whole day, like start at noon, go to the end of the last game, and then I was like, dude, that's like 13.
That's a 12+ hour day. That's tough.
Right, that's a marathon.
That's tough.
And I was able to get an hour between games yesterday, which is, workable. It's doable. It's not like I'm doing physical work right here, but you understand what it's like when you're in this environment. It has its own demands that come with it. So I was worried that I'd be able to maintain over the course of, what will end up being 10 days of streams in the qualifying round. And I'm going to keep going into the playoffs too. Hopefully the game load lightens up by the time it comes to the playoffs. But after yesterday, I'm like, dude, this is like this is better than March Madness because it's 9-10 days in a row.
Yeah, there's no downtime whatsoever. Like we've been without hockey for 3 months, and now they're just like, we'll give you as much hockey as we can physically give you. We're 13-7 right now for the next 2 weeks
for sure. We got coming up on 13 minutes here. 13:03, 2 and 1, and we're synced back up. Stoppage of play at 12:59. That'll be a TV timeout as well. Did you see this page I was sharing before, the NHL Hubs Life?
No, I haven't. Like I saw you pull it up, and it looks super cool.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. We found it on the IG, and just kind of cool to get an insight because it's an experience for the players also. I mean, if you being in the bubble, I was trying to. Oh, this is that picture I was talking about before, early on in the stream, where Carolina they hung a banner in front of the Maple Leafs logo, but you're not going to cover up the history of the Maple Leafs.
Yeah, you can't really.
Yeah, no, you don't want to cover that stuff up, but they were still able to outfit it a little bit and make it feel like home. But it's just kind of cool. Here's Ryan McDonough from the Lightning.
Oh my!
Look at that! Look at Ryan McDonough.
Oh my!
future Bucks punter.
You know, they need as much help as they can get right now, the Bucks.
Well, hey, Tom Brady's there, so everybody probably wants to be a part of that. There's another. Where's the other one I saw that since my wife is watching, she will absolutely love it. Where is it? It's right around here. Hold on, I have to find it because I know that she's watching. I have to show her this. It is. I think I might have scrolled past it. There it is. There he is. Who is that? That is my wife's favorite New York Ranger, Mika Zibanejad.
Oh.
Look at that.
What a header.
Right? Look at that form. And he got it on video. Let's see that one more time, Elise. Wow. New York Red Bulls, here we come.
Athletes are athletes just all the way across the board, man.
Right? And in Mika's case, he's also a badass EDM musician. Isn't that right, Elise? Did you hear that? No? Okay, I'll clip that on Twitter and I'll send that to you as a highlight. I might need your help, Ian, because you are really well versed when it comes to Twitter.
To a degree. For Twitch and all that stuff, yeah.
Because I'm trying to get into the Twitch.
It's a beautiful thing. And there's a lot of awesome things you can do with it. And you'll figure it out. You're already there. Like the level of interaction that you have with your community as you do these like Hockey Now streams, it's very apparent. Like I thought bringing it, like that's something I haven't seen. Something that you've done that I haven't seen is you bringing in the lower thirds from Facebook and the YouTube page. I was like, I need to learn I need to figure out how he does that. So that's cool.
That's this interface called StreamYard that I'm using, and you can you embed the comments. They come up and they come up with whichever of the platforms that you're watching on. So like when you were texting before, you were watching, you commented on the YouTube stream, so you got your little YouTube icon down there, and then I use it as lower thirds. Where's the ones that I created early? Because it also, by the way, everybody's getting a little education in live streaming in case you're trying to build your own stream. I will also try to absorb as much as I can from Ian because he's been doing this for quite some time. But
about 4 years, I think, at this point.
Yeah, for sure. And it's something that is like the future of broadcast and the future of just casting, broadcast or not. I have a lot of radio friends that I see them building studios and look at my new radio studio. It's like, okay, great, you got a radio studio, that's fine, but put a ring light in there, get a monitor, put a camera up, get a green screen.
I mean, T&D are doing a great job with their Twitch stream. Like,
100% they are. 1,000% they are. And I was talking about them. I come from radio background, and apologies to everybody trying to look for hockey talk right now, but we're watching the game. Obviously, 11:55, the clock is stopped, but this game is just it's background game right now.
It's where it needs to be. It's a 4-1 Flyers, most likely 95% win. We're gonna be better. We're better placed than where we were 3 months ago. We've moved on to.
So now
this is the chance that we have to catch up and have a good time. And
for real. So I've been talking a lot about multimedia. I brought up Tom and Dan to some of my colleagues at iHeart the other day because, like, when Tom and Dan got into podcasting and into the whole thing, and they've been going at it with the mediocre time. I mean, well over 10 years now. So they were like on the forefront of it, and it was a shame. And listen, I love the company I work for. I love the capabilities of the company. I love being part of that culture. But companies that are big, huge companies start to lose sight of what's hot right now. And when they could have used Tom and Dan to build podcasting and build some structure to it and some substance to it, which is the natural progression in radio, is to go to podcasting because it's audio content. That kind of just look the other way. Now it's the same thing with live streaming. Like these live streams, this is the future of broadcasting. Not just because it's as easily accessible for people to do, but for a long time, the radio was as successful as it was because everybody had one in their car and it's free and this and that. In essence, this and all the content that comes on it is free in essence. If you use an app that's free, or if you use, YouTube is free.
Yeah, YouTube's free. Twitch is free.
Facebook's free.
Facebook's free.
you know, and with a program like StreamYard that I'm using, you can be on all of them at the same time and still put some level of production. I mean, we're definitely pushing the boundaries with what the program can do. We have our video clips loaded in, and there's backgrounds and overlays and everything that are customizable. And Danny Genzier, who I've known for a very long time, that we've worked together, and he's helped me, you know, kind of polish this up to look as good as it can. But, you know, like, the radio community is not really embracing this. They're kind of, again, taking it personal, like, oh, they're attacking radio. We're not. We're just trying to find something new to do with our talents of creating content. Yeah. And I guess what I'm saying is you know, the Twitch forum and the Twitch platform and things like that, and the way that Tom and Dan use it and their interaction is brilliant. And they really are like forefathers of this level of broadcasting and in podcasting. And I'm trying to do that with hockey now. Yeah. And, you know,
I think what you're doing is I am 125% completely on board with what you're doing here. Like, this is such a crazy good idea. Like, bringing together, like, trying to bring the people together that would hang out and have a couple of beers and just watch the game, and just letting people do it in the comfort of their own home, you know? I'm surprised that I am not seeing any insults from any Bruins fans right now. That I can they're probably afraid because I can actually respond.
They might be. I know Zach was watching. He's probably not a very happy little boy right now, but
no,
we'll be okay. He's got lots of Bruins hockey left to go. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now, is trying to expand the boundaries to get to get fans involved. Because I would have loved. I mean, I enjoyed watching the game last night with Ron and Rich, and Rich is a Penguins fan, so that covered that side of things. But I'd love, like, as the game winds down, to have, you know, combating fans that, you know, they're gonna talk a little bit of smack.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's going to happen now because we're demolishing the Bruins, but I didn't know if we did end up in fourth, there's a good chance that we would be playing the Penguins in the first round. So,
yeah, if the Penguins win I mean, if you're in fourth, that would have been where you were. Now we'll see what happens with seeding. Yeah. But that's just I just enjoy communicating with people. I enjoy being able to just do it from the comfort of my own home also.
Yeah.
I mean, you're at home, right?
That's the most beautiful thing, is that we can all do this from a place that is comfortable and familiar. You can go like my job now is to run virtual events for the corporate world. And we now have built a studio out that people who sell products like coaching products and all sorts of stuff like that can come to our facility and then use that. So they have there's a certain level of presentation that we can do, like the Ellen show and that kind of stuff. So,
whoa, you can't talk about Ellen these days. You don't want to equate to Ellen right now.
That's true. But the production is top notch.
100%. Got it. Yeah. Yes. We'll keep it with the production. Mm-hmm. You're hanging with some production geeks right now. So. Oh yeah, Ron, I moved my mic stand from right here to over to the side of my mixer here. So definitely have a lot better line of sight right now. Mostly because I also want to start. I mean, you stream games predominantly, right, Ian?
Yeah, predominantly games. Yeah.
So like I would love to get into that world too. I know that's a whole different beast, and I guess I'm the performance and production geek in me is trying to figure out how it works for like a streaming gaming talent.
Here's the deal. You have to find something. You have to find that weird niche that fits in. The most successful thing I've done has actually been through this whole pandemic thing. I don't do it anymore right now, but Friday nights I used to run an online karaoke bar, pretty much.
What?
I would be like, I would be in a bathrobe, and I would run a program that was able to be run on Twitch that was actually covered like DMCA wise, like all of the songs have been paid for, and you can completely go and sing those songs. You can have a party of up to 6. So I would people who wanted in chat that wanted to sing, I would bring them in. I would let them sing a couple of songs. I'd let them out. I'd bring another person in. we'd have like 3 or 4 people in the party. We'd all kind of joke around, and it was great. I'd go from like 9 p.m. Eastern to like 1 a.m. and I would get annihilated, hammered, and just
that's fun.
But that's an experience. Like that was an experience that people were missing. People who love karaoke when the world blew up, like they couldn't go out and do that anymore.
Sure.
So you have to find that thing that you can provide, and that experience that you can provide. So like when people are they want to do the Twitch thing for gaming, I tell them 2 things. Like you have to be one of the 2. You either have to be extremely technically proficient at the game, or you have to be a personality that is very entertaining. It's either one of the 2. People are going to watch you to see top-notch gameplay, or they're going to connect with your personality, and that's the deal.
That makes sense. Well, I like to play Fortnite. I'm not like the best at it. I do finish top 10 because I tend to run around a lot.
Yeah.
The helicopter around.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy playing it, and I enjoy this. There's something about this, Ian, that's like
it brings the world together,
world together, and it's just like the next progression of communication with people. I don't know about you, man, but I was an AOL subscriber.
Absolutely.
I had a web TV. Yeah. Like, you could put the internet on your television, and it was awesome to have, but it was very primitive. I mean, you had the dial-up. It was 56 K modem or 32, whatever.
28.8K baud.
So there was a lot of struggle with it, but I still enjoyed at that time the idea of communicating with anybody, anywhere, at any time about anything. And that was 1996. That was a long time ago. Here we are 24 years later, and you're able to throw a webcam up, and you're able to buy a ring light for a pretty inexpensive amount of money and get a green screen and, put screens up and build yourself a nice little.
And not only that on your side, but like when I asked, how do we connect? You just sent me a link and I connected to the link, and that was it.
It's really that simple. I'm glad that simple, because I want everybody to know that you don't need to download any software. You don't need to download Zoom or go to meeting or anything. I send you a link. You connect on your phone or your laptop, whatever it is, and you just get right here on the stream. And it's a fun way to kind of all come together. The other thing also, Ian, I think is important is like, you don't need to, I'll grab my camera up here and I'll just, I don't have a whole lot of slack on it, but actually, you know what I'll do? Let me get crafty here real quick. Let me fix my cam up there. Live radio. Fix my cam up there, and then I'm going to come here with my telephone and enter that virtual studio from here. Give you everybody a little insight as to what I'm working with here.
Yeah. And that's the crazy thing is that you can do that. You can like just take your phone and say, let me show you what we're doing, and then hold your phone up and show everybody what, and then and people can see it.
And that's it.
That's it.
So let me mute that and enter broadcast studio. All right, hang on. I do need to flip the camera.
Boom, there it is.
And here I am. I'm going to take, let me lower down the volume first. Okay, as low as it will go. I will mute that on this end. I need to go to settings and camera and back camera. Done. Okay.
Yeah. Flip it around. There you go.
That's it right here.
It's awesome.
It's screens. That's it. Yeah. Screens and a mixer and a microphone. Like gray space, we talk about, innovation in sports and all that stuff. A lot of the reason that innovation in sports that has happened the way it has, I'm going to take this off now. Sure. But a lot of the reason that it's happened the way it has was because you can do incredible things with gray space, with screens. That's all you need is screens. If you've been to Amway Arena, you've